Alright, hey guys, welcome to another stream of me working my UDK stuff. I was told by one of you guys that, I should talk more during these streams just so you have a better idea of what I'm doing. So thank you very much for that feedback there. So I'm going to start doing that from now on, and if you like it, leave a comment in the sections below when I upload this to YouTube. Let me know how I'm doing. If you have any additional questions of what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and how I did it. So right now, what I want to do for this puzzle, if you guys are still confused on what needs to happen here, what I have happened so far is when you press this button, a crate drops down from this path node here. It just drops down, lands roughly around here. And then you throw the K-actor that falls out of that crate into here. And this one right here, this is a mover. Like initially, it is hidden in game, so you don't even know that it's there. It doesn't even have collision, so for all you know, it doesn't really exist. But once you put the K-actor into here, there's a trigger volume. As soon as that K-actor touches that trigger volume, that K-actor is destroyed, and this is unhidden. So now you think that K-actor is this crate. And then for right now, what happens is as soon as you do that, I sped up the process here just for testing purposes, but this crate zooms through this path outlined by the blue, and ends here, and at this path node a new K-actor is generated just so you think it falls out of it. And what I did yesterday, I added these panels. And I want these panels, I want them to do is, prevent the crate from getting to its destination. Once it reaches its destination here, I'm going to add a platform here where there's a button that it'll fall onto. And once it falls onto it, it'll open up the door here. But with these panels, if the K-actor touches those panels, not K-actor, but if the mover here on its path, if it touches any of these panels, it'll get destroyed, or it'll turn into a K-actor and fall down, and you'll have to start over. And what I'm going to eventually add, right now it's not present, but there's going to be switches all around here that you can press that'll toggle like them going up and down. So if I press a button right here, for example, this one will move up and out of the way so it can get through. I'm still trying to plan that out. I want to have it so some switches, affect two. So like if this one's up already and this one stays still, they'll switch spots if you pull a switch or something like that. So let me just show you really quick, just as a reminder of it in action, what I have so far. So here's our crate. Put it in, boom, and it just zooms through. And then when it reaches, it just drops. So, and that gets destroyed, but that's because nothing's there to catch it. Let me just move that down a little bit. Okay. So what I want to work on right now is tracking this mover along its path here. I want to track its track its 3D position throughout this whole thing, and if it ever touches anything, like if it ever touches this or any of these, what I want to have happen is this becomes unhidden again, like it disappears, goes back into a reverse, or starts at the position again, and at the point where it touches it, a K-actor is created, it just falls down, as if if you touch it, you'll just get destroyed, basically. So let's go ahead and try to do that. So let's go into Kismet here. Alright, this vent is just a giant ring, so let me just label that. That's just for static purposes. And this is just to make that invisible at the get-go. I guess at the same time here, whoops, we can track the location of that actor. So let's go to actor, get location, rotation, make sure this is that's the right actor, so I'm copy and pasting it. Whoops. Okay, now now I need a few variables here. So I'm gonna just make a named variable for our crate that we're moving around, just so, because I like it that way. Okay, so I'm gonna name this movement crate. Go back over here, grab a named variable, make it an object, because our crate's an object, and then name it movement crate, and it'll get a check mark knowing, hey, yeah, I'm referencing the right thing there. So let's just remove these for now. Okay. Okay. And up here as well. This is just for me, basically. Like, I want to know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want to see interfactor 11. Like, sometimes I might get confused on what that is. So I just want to name it. We're also going to need one more variable here, and we're going to need a vector variable to track our crate as it moves along. So let's go new action. Nope, not new action, new variable, vector variable. Now let's name this animated crate underscore location. Copy that. Now let's go back over here. Let's just copy and paste one of our named variables here. Change its expected type to vector, and then just rename it. Leave it was animated crate underscore location. Cool. Now we're just going to put it up here, because it's like, hey, which location do I need to track? And it's like that one. So I'm going to set it to activate delay of about 0.25 seconds, so a quarter of a second. It'll update, so let's see if that works. Well, first we'll need to log it. So let's do, let's add player to our log. Expose, and we need a... Yeah, it doesn't really do... Yeah, log... That's what I hate about logs. You can't log vector variables. Oh, we can test another way. It'll be more complicated. But give me a second here. So what I want to do, I'm going to grab all these panels, the ones that I'm using to prevent movement from the crate. What I'm going to do, so I'm going to add them to an object list, just name them panels. And what I'm going to do is throughout the path, if it touches any of these panels, it'll create a K actor at that location. And we'll see if it does it. Nope. And if it does, then we know, yeah, our tracking is working. Oops. So I'll probably just add them when we do it here, because they have to press this button first in order to do anything. So they'll press it, and they'll have to go through that trigger. So let's go new event using trigger, touching it. It's only going to do it once. So once that's touched, let's get a new action here. Let's go to object list, modify, or add to the list. Oh, I messed up. Well, not too bad, because I unselected all those panels, so I gotta reselect them. Silly me. There you go. So Now let's create an object variable, an object list variable actually. So new variable, object list. I'm just gonna name it panel list. Now let's go back. Let's create a new name variable. So I'm just gonna copy and paste one. Change its expected type to object list. Name it panel list. Okay. There's probably a space in there. I forget how I spelled it. Yep. There we go. And then we really don't need a list entries count that just tracks how many of these there are in it. I don't really need to do that. So let's ignore that. So now we want to create a new touch event for our movement crate here. So let's go select in our thing here, new event, touch. And we want to have it touch unlimited amount of times. What else do we need? Alright, hold on. I need to do a bathroom break. So I'm going to leave the stream going, and the same thing's going to happen on YouTube. You won't see me for like a couple minutes. So at this point, you can, move forward until you see me moving again. Or, just, do something else in the meantime. So I'll just be right back. Alright, hey guys, I'm back. Alright, so where were we? Okay, right now we're setting up the touch event for our movement crate here. So we want to have it triggered an infinite amount of times here. And what we want to have it do is if it touches any of those panels along the way, create a K actor at that location and re-hide it and have it reset basically in its position. So I'll see how much I can get done today. I'm kind of almost done wrapping this stream up a little bit. I want to do just 20 to 30 minutes, but I'll keep working until I'm satisfied here. So what we need to do is when this interactor touches, what it's looking for, it's going to be, because those are going to have to be movers eventually, but right now they're static meshes. So let's see if we can just find static mesh actor. I'll also add movement actor just for the future. Interactor actually. There we go. We don't need the pawn. Okay, so when it touches something, the first thing I want to check, we're going to do an action object list, and we're going to check is in list. And we're going to test the instigator, and we're going to, for the instigator, it's going to be a question mark here because we don't know what it's going to be touching. And it's touched, test that it's in list, and we're going to tell it to test this list. And then if it's in the list, what do we want to have happen? We want to have a K actor spawn. So I'm just going to copy and paste this one here. So we want to spawn, the crate again. Spawn actor. And now for the spawn location, it's going to be wherever that crate was. Oops. It's going to be wherever that crate was. That's why we're tracking its movement. So let's see if that works at all. Okay, no, I did. Let me just slow this one down. Let's just make it 1. Let me do a new action here. Let me do a voice event. Let me play an announcement every time it touches something, just so we know if it does touch it, if that does even fire. So let's see. Yeah, that doesn't even register. Let's find out why. Because there's no collision. That's why. Let's do touch all. When it's touch all, it will recognize touch events. So I think that's what happened. Let's hope that's what happened. That's an easy fix. Nope. Still doesn't work. Ah. Wait. Yeah, they are. Oh. Oh, okay. I figured it out again. These need to have, I think I don't have, these need to have the touch all too. I think. Because they don't have collision either. Okay. Collision. Touch all. I'm confused now. I am really confused. Alright, let me just redo this part. Okay, one of these wasn't a static. Well, it wasn't an intervector, I think. I don't know how that happened. I might have missed it when I was selecting all of them. Now they look all selected. Let's go back. Okay. Did they say intervector? Yep. Let's check their collision again. Touch all. Good. Now let's try this one more time. Okay, let's see if it says touch. Still no? Okay. Alright. Use instigator. Like, this isn't even firing. I wonder why. Okay. Why? Not too sure what's happening. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying really hard to figure this out. Like they're both touching. Let's see. It's enabled. I'm just trying out a couple of things at this point. Let's see. Still nothing. Okay. see if it, I might need to do trigger volumes. Let's see. So let's do create blocking volume. Okay, and it created over there. Okay. $64 by 4 by 64. Ooh, this one's not even like in place. That's a little better. Okay. As soon as I do this, I'm going to see if it recognizes trigger volumes. If it does, at this point, I'm just going to stop working on it and then continue it later, because it does take a lot with trigger volumes and everything like that. Boom, trigger volume. Let's see. Still doesn't recognize it. What the heck? I'm just curious if it recognizes any touch events right now. Let's try this one more time. If it still doesn't work, I'm gonna, not give up, but stop streaming. Yep, didn't work. Okay. So for some reason, this touch event is not really recognizing the fact that it's touching anything. So I kind of gotta rethink this a little bit. So for now, I'm just gonna end the stream here. Let me save. Let me know if you enjoyed me talking over what I was doing. Let me know if there's anything I can improve. If you saw something I was missing, if you thought the solution to what I'm running into, or this movement actor here. I'm thinking because it's animating, it can't recognize anything. I hope that's not the case, but if it is, that's gonna be annoying to work around. But until then, let me know if you like what you saw, if you like the new format where I'm talking over it. So thanks again, guys, for watching. Oops, what the? Don't know what that was. So thanks again for